I'm live. Oh, great. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jasmina. Waiting for Matty Tarot to come in. But I do have something special for you guys right there below. If you share the show tonight, please write it in the comments because we're going to give away a gift card. So just let us know by writing a comment saying that you shared the show. The drawing's going to be at the end of the hour, so 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. So anyway, what's new, you guys? I'm all set up to do readings, and Maddie's will come in when he's able. He'll pop in, and we'll get going on some readings. So go ahead and say hello and share the show and tell people to come in and get a reading. Let's go over the rules. You have to be 18 or older to get a reading. No legal, no medical, please. And don't put someone's name in the post of your question because we won't put you up and do the reading. So make sure that you're saying a person of interest, or, my ex, or someone I'm thinking about, something like that. We'll connect to that energy and then we can do the reading that way. So, oh, thank you for the smiles, Yasmina. Those are so cute. I love emojis. I wish I could put them in. I don't think I can. They should have that for us, though. So I did upgrade StreamYard, so we should be able to put in a second camera, so we'll be able to look at what is the cards and things like that. So I'm excited about that. Hi, Max. How are you? Carlos, hi. You shared the show, so you are in to win a gift card. So I'm putting your name down, and we'll do a drawing at 7:30. So, and if you share it to different places, you get an extra, entry. So if you guys share the show, put it in the comments, and I will go ahead and put you down. So it's just a little Amazon gift code, a little gift card. So, but why not, if you're here. So please share the show, let us know, and we will put you down. So far, we've got Carlos. All right. So Matty Tarot will be here shortly. So please go ahead and put your requests in and all of that. Carlos says, I'm eating peach ice cream. I just had butter pecan, which was good. It was good. You can, Max, wherever you want to share it, just tell me that you shared it once, twice, or 3 times, or whatever you want, and I'll put you in in the drawing. So, hi, Brett. How are you? So how it works is that I just need you to, if you win, just send an email to psychicfixes@gmail, and I will then I'll capture your email, and then I'll send a code for free cash, free Amazon cash. So that's always fun. And our budget is small, but it's okay. Ah! Brett says he can't have ice cream. What's your guys' favorite? I mean, you guys, I hate pie, and I grew up hating donuts, pies, cookies, cake. I cried when I got a birthday cake. I didn't want that. My mother's like, other people want it. Eat your ice cream, But I love ice cream, but I never like desserts. I'm no fun at Thanksgiving because there's nothing. There's nothing. No, no. I don't want pie. I don't want anything. So, anyway, no, I really do love cookies and cream is your favorite. Oh gosh, I'm wondering what mine is, like vanilla, something like that. Hi.
Hello.
Audio?
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Oh, you know why? Guess who has their volume off?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Now that I fixed myself. We were talking about ice cream and flavors because everybody's eating ice cream, and except for Brett. Brett doesn't get any ice cream.
Ice cream's my favorite.
It is my favorite. I grew up not liking any desserts. No pie, no cake, no cookies, no donuts, nothing.
No
And
pie?
I hate pie. Pie's the thing I hate the most.
I
And
know,
I always
actually, you
said,
told me that, and I was
yeah,
baffled.
yeah. If I were to go to hell, it would be a pie eating contest. Yeah. So I do like I like a lot of flavors.
That makes no sense to me because pie over cake all day.
Oh, no cake. Oh no,
And
no, none
cheesecake
of that.
over all of them.
Oh no, no, no. I'm telling you, it's just I can't. I can't. Ah.
Happy Wisdom Wednesday, y'all.
Oh, that's right. Though I have 3 drinks here. I'm ready for Friday already. Fluid Friday. So I did tell everybody to share the show, and I started writing down. Anybody that's sharing is writing it down. I'm putting them in for the drawing at 7:30.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we got the drawing today. I love that.
Max
Hi,
says,
everybody.
"Do you like any type of dessert?" I just ice cream. I'm not, okay. If it's whipped cream frosting on the cake, okay. I hope nobody's watching this. I went to their wedding. So they give me this beautiful piece of wedding cake, and it's like scrape off the top, eat the frosting, and then I got to go find a place to throw the cake somewhere in the hall,
Oh, my gosh.
the skate, put some napkins over it because I wasted a great big piece of cake because I don't want it. No, it's just weird. I was just a weird at eating. I'm a pica baby. Did anybody know what that is?
What does that mean?
Pica. I ate strange things as a kid. It's people that eat weird stuff. So I ate ashes, charcoal, match heads.
What?
Yeah, burnt match heads. Yeah, it's a pica. And I was a little kid, but I was very little, and yeah, I was pica. I ate all the weird stuff.
That's so, wow. That's what? I wonder what drew you to those things.
I probably saw one of my sisters eating it or something.
Honestly,
Oh, great! I want something in the ashtray.
So, I mean, I think as children, we all have eaten something or another that's weird. But okay, confession time. I used to eat ants.
What?
I don't know. When I was
That's
in like
beyond pica.
when I was in elementary school, I would like eat the ant, and like they're really spicy, and they taste. I mean, I wouldn't do it today. I wouldn't eat ants today, but like they were spicy, and I liked them. I don't know.
I ate dirt, but so did everybody else that's on this thread. So, except for the ashes and the ashtrays and stuff. Yeah,
Confession, I ate
yummy.
ants. I'm a weirdo. I'm done. Okay.
I cannot believe you ate ants. Did you have a variety, like a red ant and a black ant?
I mean, no, it was just a little tiny black ones. But okay, one more thing. When I was at the zoo, they had us eat a mealworm. That was really weird.
They made you eat it?
Well, no, it was like if you volunteered and you're part of the show, and then they like had you eat a mealworm, and that was really weird. And then I had a piece of carrot cake with mealworms in it. That actually tasted really good because it tasted like carrot cake, but the mealworm was weird.
Oh, here I'm doing that after eating ashtray dirt,
I don't know how you used to eat ashes, Debbie. That's crazy.
Well, people would say my mother ate starch. I think I got it from her. You eat worms, Carlos. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, we are all in the same pack.
Hello, everybody.
How funny.
I
went through the little rules, so I think we got the rules taken care of.
Okay, awesome. Make sure you share the show. Make sure you go on YouTube and hit the thumbs up. Like the video.
And so at Matty Tarot on YouTube as well as Psychic Fixes. That
Yeah,
would be
and this
great.
is the reason it's important, because YouTube's algorithm, if you're on the video and this is just how it works, and you didn't hit the thumbs up, the little AI literally thinks you didn't like the video, and so it's not going to recommend it to other people. So go to YouTube, like the video, put the thumbs up, please. It's you know, it helps us immensely.
Brett says he didn't get those genes. And yes, you did. You're my cousin. And it was my mother eating the starch. So, so weird. We could be in some kind of a movie. Oh, thank you, Valenta. It's Valletta for hitting the like button. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Great. Awesome. So
All right, guys.
tonight we'll be doing tarot 3-month readings, general or a question. And when we're going to go back and forth, volley back and forth with the questions. So when Matty Tarot is doing his reading, I'll be writing a post of who's next that I'll be doing a reading for. Okay, got it, everybody? If you share, write it down. So far, Carlos is the winner because he's the only one that shared the show. So, oh, I pronounced her name right. It's a miracle. That's great. Okay. And then we'll be here Friday too at 6:30 p.m. But right now, we need to bump up the people that are watching. Otherwise, we're going to be done in 10 minutes. Come on, guys. Share the show. Just message your family and say, hey, you want a reading? You have a really good chance of getting one tonight. All right. I'm going to back up my comments and see who asked for a question.
Yes, you guys, submit your questions. If you have yes or no questions and you just want a simple answer, please let me know. We can use the pendulum. It provides a yes or a no answer. I also have the dice, and I'll be using charms as well this evening, so whatever I'm drawn to. But
okay, I'm going to take some cards for Yasmina.
I've had a wonderful day today. How was your day, Debbie?
Busy. I just wrote all day.
Yeah.
I'm helping my son. I told you he was writing a book. So I'm the typist. I type.
I just got back from rescuing a bunch of dogs and helping.
Oh, thank you.
Day.
That's wonderful. I'm almost finished. Okay, here we go. The card that represents you is wonderful. I get the Queen of Cups, which is a very kind, devoted, loving woman. And I also like this card because it just really means that the person's very nurturing or creative and loving and intuitive, by the way. So I do have that card for you. You know, I get this Magician card over you. This is a fantastic card of being able to think up big ideas that make money, you know, making some intellectual property. So I get this super creative energy over you right now. It does show me you're going to get really everything that you want in life. Your future shows me success over a lifetime and all the good stuff coming in. Past position is very much like the entrepreneurial card, is coming home to success. And I don't know if you tried something in the past or if you've thought about it, but I do think that there would be success for you with this. So you do have the star card. This is the card that says everything's going to be great in the future, but hang in there now. Have hope and courage. Great things are coming. Also, it is one of having a positive attitude, because that's one of those things in manifesting. When we're positive about what we want and a positive outlook, it really does bring good things in. So do those things. Great things are coming. It's showing me a little bit about juggling money, just a little bit. As money comes in, it goes out. So manifest for the money. Now you do have the Justice card, which is a legal card, but also the card of the right decision being made. I'm going to tell you, there's a little thing on your path of a little bit of confusion or struggle or a little bit of light arguments. Nothing bad around it though. Okay. But if you don't want any conflict, then do maybe an affirmation every day just to keep everything going and everything clear. Everything's good for you. You could say that 3 times every day. I do get you getting something that you want. I do get a card of making sure that you don't rush into making decisions. So I took 3 more cards because still, even though it says I see you getting what you want, there's a specific card or 2 that I need to see saying promotion. And you didn't get it. However, you got my yes card. And you got my card of receiving your reward and being super responsible. So I'm going to give it a yes about the promotion. And that's what I have for you.
That was beautiful, Debbie. Okay. I'm going to choose Marky Haw Hobson. I'm still pulling cards, though.
Okay. I am going to read the comments and look for my next victim.
Victim.
Fresh blood.
Alrighty. Okay. And I'm going to pull some charms. All right, Marky. There's a few things here that I want to make clear to you. Let's see. Oh, where did that go? I dropped the charm. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. There we are. Okay, Marky. So, to answer your first part of your question, does he stalk your Instagram? I wouldn't say stalk. He doesn't stalk it. He does check it, but not for the reasons that you're wanting him to. You've been through a lot with this person. There's quite a bit of heavy energy here, and he was not ready to face himself or the accountability or the reality of life and the reality of his choices and the choices that you two made together. He was just not ready to face those things, and that many would say that makes him a coward. I'm gonna say that it's not so much of a coward. It's really just immaturity. So I mean, I guess there's cowardice there, but it's really just immaturity. He doesn't have the tools, or he hasn't learned. And this is not an excuse. I'm not excusing his behavior or anything. I'm actually just trying to give you solace in the situation. So you can start to pull away from that and not be so hyper focused and fixated on this person, because I don't see this person coming back, really. Everything happens for a reason. It says release regrets, release any shame that you have in regard to this, and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead of you. You have to search for the silver lining. So a lot of times people say the silver lining or whatever. I like to say you got to rewrite the story. So the way I describe this concept is like, you can either tell you can tell the same story, but you can either tell the positive story that talks about the challenges you overcame and the things it taught you and the lessons you learned and how you grew from a situation. That's the story you can tell yourself, and that's how you can relate and identify to a past situation. Or you can choose to tell the bad story that is shameful, regretful, and devastating, and puts you into a state of confusion and uncertainty, and it fuels your insecurities. So you have a choice which story you tell yourself. And it's really important in healing and moving forward in life that we choose consciously to tell ourselves the positive, uplifting growth story. Otherwise, I mean, we just carry around all of this regret and shame, and we carry around resentment, and it just eats us alive. And it will eat you alive if you don't let go of those things. And I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. Keep in mind that your love that you have in your heart and the things that you gave to a person, if they did not have the mind to appreciate or value those things, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. The people's behavior and emotions and feelings are about them, not about us. So you didn't actually, he didn't take anything from you. I know it feels like he did, but he didn't actually take anything from you, because at the core of who you are, you those that belongs to you. The love you gave, it belongs to you. It came from you. And even and look at this. This is really important. Even in this dark time that you're feeling, you're still so willing to have an open heart. And now that can be your detriment sometimes. That can be what gets you hurt. So be careful there. You got to pull back a bit and learn to set boundaries and have respect for yourself. Don't keep staying in situations where you're not being treated correctly or somebody's ignoring you, or don't stay stuck on that. But what I'm saying is, even in the darkest times, you're still willing to open your heart and love and give. That's amazing. That's amazing. Because a lot of people close off. A lot of people shut down. A lot of people turn cold and bitter. And a lot of people turn their heart off. So understand that that's a gift. Understand that you have a soft heart, and that actually makes you really strong, because vulnerability is the strongest thing. It's the strongest display of actions or emotions that we could have, being vulnerable. And this because even the strongest, most tough people, they fold and crumble at any sign of vulnerability. You start being vulnerable with somebody and they're like, what are you doing? That makes me uncomfortable. Why are you getting all emotional? And they want to get away from it, because it's like they crumble beneath vulnerability, because being open-hearted and soft and actually being vulnerable is what is considered bravery, courage, strength. And this world will try and make you think otherwise. Don't let it. Ask your angels for helpful people in your life. You'll be intuitively drawn to these people to lighten your load. You're taking on a lot right now, and you're really beating yourself up. You're using knowledge you've gained along the way to shame yourself for decisions that you made prior to having that knowledge. And that's not fair to you. That's not fair. You're not treating yourself fairly. You can't use, they say hindsight's 20/20. Well, you can't use that hindsight to then shame yourself for decisions you've already made. Because, that's really, it's impossible for you to have had that information and to be able to make a different decision. You did what you knew and what you thought was best at the time. You're really looking for peace right now. There is a light at the end of the tunnel coming of all this, but you have to let go. You have to cut this cord, and you have to really work on separating your mental and emotional and physical being from this energy of this person. That is what will bring you the peace. It's saying creativity. Maybe you have some sort of creative outlet, like you're an artist, or you enjoy art or your friends do art in some way, but maybe that's something that can take your mind off of things and really get you into somewhere where you can channel the frustration. And at the bottom of the deck, sadness. So frustration and sadness channeled through creativity is a pathway to peace for you here. I have fluorite as your chakra. I'm sorry, as your crystal. And fluorite is actually a very, very powerful healing stone. It says aligning all your chakras and bringing all that energy into your physical body is what this clear, beautiful stone is known for. It is known to stimulate the crown chakra and enhance the effects of other crystals and stones. This is a must-have for any true crystal lover. It also is really good for healing hurt and betrayal in love. So healing the heart. Your charms here pretty much validate the reading. You've got nostalgia with the rocking horse. You're thinking about a past person that you had a love relationship with or some sort of relationship. The heart is here. The lotus flower talks about rebirth and regeneration and a new beginning. So you need to reframe how you view all of this and you're entering a new stage of your life. You've got you're going through the tower moment. So the tower's here, where things fall apart so something better can come together, but you can't receive the better if you're still holding on to all the things that broke. So all the things that are breaking and it seems chaotic and you're really sad about, you're holding on to those things. And spirits, like, you gotta get rid of those things so there's room for what we have to give you. And I know this is the case because you've got the angels are on your side. They want to help, and your angels are also asking for you to reach out to others around you and ask for the help you need. You're not alone. You're never alone. Okay, that's all I have for you this evening.
Oh, that was great. Okay, so I selected Valletta that eats paper and sugar ants. She's part of our thing. We have a tribe now. We have all these, just like I think Max said he ate match heads. That's what I ate. That was my main food growing up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Valletta, does he love you? Okay, let me tell you. First four cards are for you. The card that comes down for you first is a card of like sitting on the money, watching the money, holding on to money. This is a thing that I see in your whole thing here, your whole reading is finances and money and stuff. I also get in the future, kind of whatever you do to make money is kind of what you're going to be doing. I don't see anything different there. Past position, I feel like very stuck. But when I look at your cards, I get this like a little story of like something comes out of nowhere, kind of causes a problem, but a new beginning comes and then it's challenging and then we're waiting on results. In here, I have two people that are very money minded. And when I take the cards and it says to face your fears and that you're responsible and all these good things, I get no love cards, accepting that you guys could stay together because of finances or whatever for the future, and get married.
Oh.
But as far as what I have here, I really want to see these really cards that show me that he loves you so much, and I don't get them. But like I said, it could head towards a permanent relationship, but I really want to see those other cards in there. All right. That's what I have for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
So let me do a recap here for sharing the show. We have Carlos, Kim, Max, and Max twice because he's shared it twice to another place, and Rob. So let me know if you shared the show. We're going to give away an Amazon cash gift card. It's not cash, I guess, but it is kind of.
It's like cash at Amazon.
Yeah. You'll just add it. And I said our budget isn't big, so, but it's better than nothing.
Yes. And graciously appreciated, Debbie. Oh, okay. I didn't pick somebody. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, I'll look at new comments. Oh, and I could clean up my desk. There we go. I'm not doing my business here. I should.
Let's see.
So you guys remember, I'll do 3 months reading and take 10 cards. We have tip links in the description. You just click on it and I think they go to PayPal or whatever if you want to tip. Otherwise, these are free readings. All right.
Okay. Hi, Kim.
Okay, Renee, I'm going to put you on there.
Kim, I like your new picture. All right, let's see.
Hello, Elizabeth in New Zealand. Thank you for coming, first time watcher.
New Zealand?
New Zealand.
I mean, I'm sure that's such an interesting place to live. New Zealand. Probably gorgeous.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Set and change. Okay, Kim. So there's a you're faced with a challenge right now. You're being at okay. So the message I'm getting here is withdraw from the drama. Withdraw from the drama, and don't contribute. So somebody's being there's drama going on, and you can get really fixated on on what's happening, and you can get really sucked into it, and it drains you. You need to not do that. You need to really have patience at this moment, because when it's time to move, you're gonna have to go quick. So choosing logic over emotion is the message I'm getting right here. Logic over emotion at this time. So a lot of times, you know, when they say choosing logic over emotion, it's interesting. That really takes a high level of emotional intelligence, because the neuroscience actually recently, within the past few years, proved that emotions play a role in every single decision we make, as humans. So a lot of times you might hear somebody say, like, I'm not emotional, or they'll say something like, I don't make emotional decisions, or like I just think with like rationality and reason and logic. Well, false. Sorry. Neuroscience said that everybody makes emotionally based decisions, because the people that aren't in tune with their emotions, they just don't realize that it's happening. But truth is, you felt some type of way, and then you made a split-second decision almost instantaneously to view it however you chose to view it and however you identified with it. But all of your decisions and everything you're doing is based off of how you're feeling. So sorry to the people who don't like emotions, but I say all that to say Debbie, you make emotional decisions too, all of them. But I say that to say this, with emotional maturity and emotional intelligence, you can be aware of not only how you're feeling, but how you react and identify to those feelings, and the way you relate to them, and how you choose, because your behavior is a choice at the end of the day. You can feel however you want, but you choose to behave and react to that feeling however you choose, and sometimes we choose poorly, but that's where learning emotional intelligence comes in. So you can choose logic over emotion by being more aware of your triggers, of the things that, I say it like this. Like there's two circles, right? everything that's happening in the outer circle, like the things people say, the things people do, the opinions people have, the stuff happening outside of us that we have no control over, like we can be an observer of those things. We can witness them, and we can remain in that inner circle and keep our peace and not let those things penetrate that inner circle. We don't have to get angry at the person who cut us off on the freeway. We don't have to, somebody spilled their drink and it got on our bag. It's like, okay, like that's frustrating, but I don't have to scream at them, about it. You like we don't have to do those things. Like we could choose peace. So you're being asked to really, really, really hone in on what emotional state and what emotional state you want to be in, and what peace feels and sounds and looks like to you, and hold tight to that, because there's a lot of things going on in the outer circle right now that just don't need to concern you, that it doesn't need to send you into a tailspin, and it doesn't need to keep you up at night. It's largely unnecessary, and it's part of your spiritual journey to learn this and grow and rise above those things. Okay. Yeah, it says time to take action. You instinctively know what to do. Okay. So, I mean, that's really all the messages I'm getting. Nothing else is coming through really. I'm going to pull a crystal card for you though. 1 second. You got lepidolite. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Lepidolite. Lapidolite. No, I'm kidding. Lepidolite is a stone of transition and change. See, its strong vibrations quickly activate the heart chakra and the third eye. Seeing clearly, you see clearly with your third eye, and you don't take in all the drama of the 3D. You can see things clearly with the third eye. It can help you transition away from sadness and chaos and lift you up with its strong celestial energy. Also put under your pillow to help with insomnia. What did I just say? You no need to stay up at night with all the drama going around. And so lepidolite might be helpful for you at this time, okay? But that's all I have for you this evening.
That was great. I'm going to New Zealand. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay. I'm drawn to you. Okay. You know what? You're represented by this energy of having something built up and maybe thinking about going in a different direction. So it's not in your reading that you're going to leave something, but this might be coming in. And this is good when we know that our direction needs to change because we're going to our future. That's a good thing. I do get you thinking about your future, by the way. That's the energy crossing over you. We do have a card of the future of harmony and partnership that can be with people in business or in medical. So I want to let you know that. Past position, I don't know if you guys just had a party or a celebration, but I get that there was a reason to celebrate. Okay, it shows me a little bit about it's hard to go forward. Also shows me that I want to put a sticker. It's a sticker moment, Matty Tarot. I'm going to put a sticker right there on your forehead that says responsible, because I feel like you are. And you put a lot of hard work and effort into what you do and your success. And I love that a lot. I always feel like people can rely on you. And I do get that responsible right there. You may not trust a little bit about what's coming in the future, but it does show me a really great idea. So when we have the magician, sometimes I get it and people are making products, or they're making, having patents, or they're creating things. And this is what I get for you, to create something and to have a really good money making idea that comes in. I do get the Queen of Wands here, so it's probably you. This is a very ambitious card, and one of, I guess, ambitious and motivated. So I do feel like you have that there. If you were in business, I feel really good about it. I want to tell you, it shows me a time where you might feel like you're a little stuck. So don't be stuck. You know, we can always go forward when we have our goals in mind and that's what's in front of us, and we just go for it. I took some extra cards to look a little bit more. It does show me a time of just kind of going along with the flow, which is good, but it shows me that there's going to be a big change in your life, like a change in the way you live, change in lifestyle. It's for the better. It's very good. So I see this transformation and this big change for you and a new beginning. And that's what I have for you. Thanks for coming in.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you. I love lovely. It
All
makes me want to have an accent. What the heck?
I can't. I'm no good at accents.
No, I'm terrible. Terrible. All of a sudden, they'll go off to something Jamaican, and then they go off to something English.
Something real different.
Yes.
You know.
And I did plays. I was an actress.
You say what?
I did plays. I was an actress. Thank goodness I didn't have to have an accent. That we're going back decades and decades.
That's I forgot you were you were Sleeping Beauty, right?
Yes, I was.
I'm so done. I love it. And then everybody gave you like Sleeping Beauty gifts.
Then I was in a really weird play though. But I loved, okay, I got to tell the story. I loved doing props. And I was good at it. I could procure really good things and set the stage and everything. On the last day of Blythe Spirit, I set up the bar with real booze.
Oh.
Now, I was really young. I was very, very young, and I should not have done that. But you should have saw their faces when they did that last toast in the scene.
They weren't expecting it. I'm so done.
No. And the bad thing that the known semi-famous actress had a history of being on and off the wagon. So luckily it was okay. It was she was off the wagon at that point. She was drinking. So yes, I did that.
Oh, I love it.
So bad but funny. Okay.
All right. So let's see. So sorry. Hold on.
Hi, Shauna. How are you?
All right. Yes, I've chosen Shauna. Hope you're having a good evening, Shauna. Let's see. Okay. You're being asked. You're working really hard right now towards something. This could be some sort of career goal. Or you could be working really hard to kind of keep your, how do you say? Working really hard to like uplift yourself from a burdensome situation that has happened. There's something about the past here. I'm not really getting the full message yet. Hold on. I'm going to ask you a question. Shauna, are you here? If you're here, put something in the comment real quick. I have a question for you. There's a new beginning coming, a change in direction that offers you happiness. And that's something you feel like you haven't felt in a while, unfortunately. The wheel of life is ever turning. I always say this, that sometimes you're on the top, sometimes you're on the bottom. And that saying, this too shall pass, a lot of times people only use it when it is like a unfortunate or a negative or a unpleasant situation. But this too shall pass is actually just simply a blanket statement over everything. It's even the good, this too shall pass. Even when it's unpleasant, this too shall pass. When it's You know, the sun is out and then the moon comes out and then the sun, and then it's day and night, day and night. It's like, this too shall pass. Everything moves in a circle. Everything. And so just understanding that the only constant thing in life that doesn't change is the fact that everything changes, and coming to accept that for what it is really important, because the ego wants to hold on. And that's our journey here, is learning how to dissolve. I mean, the ego has its own like uses and the things that it's necessary in some ways, here, especially in the 3D here on Earth. But our total journey is to dissolve the ego and grow into our light body, and you know, spiritually transcend these things. But it doesn't look like you're here because I'm not seeing you in the comments, but I'm getting a message that you possibly lost a partner. Like they passed.
Maddie,
Possibly, I'm not sure. Yeah.
she lost her brother.
Oh, okay. So somebody really close to her.
Yes.
Very recently?
No.
About like a few years back, right?
Yeah, she's not getting over it.
It's been a few
I'm
years.
just gonna let you know
Yeah.
that.
Around like 4 or 5 years, or maybe 3 to 5 years. Anyway, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. So yeah, you're having really, this is really heavy on you, and you're being asked by spirit to release. Releasing that is not a disservice to this loved one. It's not. It's actually a disservice to yourself. And I know it's so hard. I mean, I have no experience in that department, because I actually have yet to experience a very close person to me passing. And so that actually is something that I don't know how I will handle. I mean, you know, my grandparents passed, but I didn't really know them that closely, and it only made me sad because I saw my parents' reaction to it and how sad they were. So, you know, I had empathy for that, obviously, but I mean, my cat that I had for 20 years was the closest being that passed to me, and that I was devastated over. So I can't imagine losing a sibling or losing a parent or a partner. That's going to be a really hard one on me. I know. So I'm not sitting here preaching to you like, get over it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it's hard, but you're going to have to learn to release these things and start. I'm sure you celebrate the life of your brother, but you're being asked that it will all be better if you just make the decision to put down the burden and stop over analyzing this thing that happened. Find a compromise with self, find a compromise with spirit, find a compromise with family, find a compromise with the spirit of your brother that you probably still have a strong connection to. He wouldn't want to see you go through this like this either. Please know that. I'm going to pull a couple energy cards and we'll see, because that's all I'm getting here. Thank you for clarifying that, Debbie. I was wondering what I was getting. Okay.
Spot on.
This is something you're very passionate about, and I mean, I don't blame you. I would be too. It's left you with a lot of anger. You don't like, you feel like it was very unfair. Whatever happened was very unfair. It's left you with a lot of anger. You've isolated yourself over it. I've got isolation here. And you've, in a way, it's broken your trust not to your brother or anything, or not to your like family. It's broken your trust to like life, to like, it's like this existential type problem you're having, and we all wrestle with it at one point or another, and we have to come to terms with it. It's like, I mean, everything that lives has to go someday. And I do personally believe that there is a place where, I don't think it's some like pearly place in the sky where people are walking around in togas or anything. Like I think, you know, I think it's more of a feeling, and like, it's indescribable because we don't have the words and the experiences to describe it here. But I do believe in a place where everything is one, and I do believe we're all one of the same in the end, in this higher realm, wherever that may be. So I you're being asked to connect with that, and to understand that your brother's still here, and your brother is always going to be here, and you're always going to be there with him. And you know you will see him again one day. I can confidently say that. That's all I have for you this evening.
Thank you. Okay. Chili. We need to put your QR code.
Oh, please.
If you guys are sharing the show, I've got a pile, and from the pile we will pick after the show. I mean, at the end of the show, and then we'll tell you the winner, and then you just have to send me an email, psychicfixes@gmail, and I'll send you a Amazon gift card.
I just want to put here. I want to say it out loud because I don't know if they're reading the comments. Manur Riaz Gadar. Yes, you can ask. You just need to put it in the live chat. So I sent a message back to you saying you just put it in the live chat. So the way you're typing, can I ask? Just type it there and put it through. It's a random selection. It doesn't mean you're going to be put on a list or anything, or that we will select, but if we randomly select you, then that it has to be in the chat though, or else we won't ever select you. You know what I mean? So go ahead and post it. And if we don't get to you today, we'll be back on Friday. You can come back and try again. So we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I put a little thing in there for him to post his request. But let me tell you, my grandmother died and she came back.
What do you mean she came back?
She died for 45 minutes and then she woke up in the morgue.
Oh!
Toe tagged. She was dead. All the doctors came down to find out. So let me tell you what she saw, the pearly gates. She walked up the stairs. She walked up the stairs because I think that we see what we want to see.
Yeah.
When we die. But she counted the stairs as she walked up to the gates. She told me the number and I forgot. Like 124 or 200 and something. So she went up there and then she got to the gates when she was told, she said it wasn't like St. Peter, but it was Jesus said, "You're not ready, go back down." And she turned and she counted the steps all the way down. She woke up in the morgue when she hit that last step.
Wow, that is
but when you said pearly gates, I go, well, for her there was.
Okay, so I'll say this. I love near-death experience stories, like the people that have like they clinically died and they went, they have this conscious memory of like the other side. And everybody's experience is slightly different.
Yes.
Like ever so slightly. But which I think is beautiful, but also I think there's a baseline similarity and consistent thing that happens with nearly everybody's, and it's that you feel very welcomed, you feel very warm, all like pain goes away, you feel like very loved, you feel this overwhelming sense of love, and then you are greeted by these like either people of your family or these light beings or Jesus or whatever. You're greeted by a very welcoming presence. And then there was that time and time, like the walls of time and the construct of time like fades away, and eternity, I don't remember how they described it, but so many people were consistently describing it. It was like eternity happens in every second, and every second there's an entire eternity or something like that. Like, so time like falls apart and disappears.
Yeah.
And so interesting.
Like my two best friends and of course myself, my two best friends, one, we came back with abilities, and that's why I'm sitting here. And my one girlfriend, she came back and she could see angels and talk to them. And she tells me stuff, and it always comes true. Everything. She's magnificent. She's fantastic. She told me the names. She asked my angels their names. So I have a list of names in my desk. And my other one saw Archangel Michael, and she saw this big giant sword being wielded in front of her.
Wow.
And she came back to life. So crazy stuff. Oh, crazy.
Oh,
So anyway,
Renee, I want to say something. You said pure love, love that we don't know here. That's so interesting you say that. I was just talking about this. So I have this concept that like love, like true love is not of this realm or dimension. It's like something from a higher realm. And that's the reason we like we mess up and fail so like terribly at it and have so much trouble with it. And because it's quite literally impossible for a human to truly how do you say, embody what true love is, what divine, like that. Because but once we are, like, if we were able to do that, then we would no longer manifest here on the in this physical reality, because that's the ascension path. That's where we're trying to spiritually grow to. We're learning love. I believe here on earth we have pain and suffering, that, you know, is the catalyst that gives us experience for growth, and we learn how to love. And love, aka, is also known as understanding. So essentially understanding, having grace, having understanding. And we, you know, once we get it down and we got it, we figure it out, then we no longer manifest here in this reality. And then I believe we learn light. So we have to learn how to master light, and light is wisdom. So the higher wisdom of light and all that. And once we do all that, then it's blah, 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 all polarized, and then eternity, whatever. I don't know the pathway after here, but I know this isn't it. This isn't the end, you know, here on earth. This is
right.
the end.
All right. You know, I've got all the stories of that kind of stuff, especially in my family. So I know it's there. Okay, I'm going to bring Chaley back because I have your cards already. What also came in with you, Chaley, was a spirit. So there was a spirit here. Um, I think you asked for different things later, but I took the cards on just doing a general. So that's what I have for you. Um, I do get for you that you know, you'd love to have good news of money. Like, oh, I'd love to hear that. I do get this energy right now of thinking more of the past, like maybe something from the past that was lovely, or a gift, or some sweet memories. I looking at the future, and I was like, what is going on? Because I feel like there's some kind of fears or something like that. And it does show me challenges ahead for you, and there may be a offer that comes in for you for a new beginning. I actually feel good about that. So don't have fears about taking an offer in the future. I get in the past maybe feeling I should be making more money, should have more money. I'm out of the money, or I was left out of the money. So I'm glad that's in the past. They're showing me a big change for you. I feel like you will um, have a really wonderful transformation. And I feel like you'll go on to a big change that is absolutely lovely for you. I also get you a sticker moment right there of being responsible. I feel like that's a really good character thing. And I feel like it's how you get your success, by your hard work. It shows me that a big decision will come up to make, and it may be entrepreneurial side, like your own business or something like that. I feel like there's a little success there for you. I like that a lot. I feel like you're going to go on to working well with people, and whatever you really, really want, that you want to manifest in Chaley, is going to come back to you. You're going to get it. If you're putting things out there into the universe, it's all going to come back. I get you receiving your reward. So that's what I have for you.
That was beautiful. I want to answer Carlos's question. So I don't know for sure, but this is what I do know. So this pendulum that I have is the crystal piece on it is from a chandelier that was my grandmother's. And my mom, when she went back there for her like funeral and all that, she brought back a few things, and one of them was this box of a bunch of these crystal pieces. And at that time, I had just started reading tarot and was like really into it, and kind of got and my family's like really like artsy crafty, so I made this pendulum out of that. I put the chain on and added a little charm to the end. I have the eyeball here, and I just did it kind of for fun, and then I started using it, and I was asking. I mean, like, first when I started using this thing, it blew my mind. I would sit there and I'd be so still, and I would ask like questions that I did know the answer to, and it was getting them right. And then my own doubt was setting in. I was like, maybe because I know the answer, I'm subtly like moving it and don't realize I'm moving it. And maybe it's just like I'm tricking myself. And so I started to go around to like family members, and I was like, no, ask questions that I don't know the answer to, and we'll see if it gets it. And it got all of them right 100% of the time. And I was just like, I was just sitting there like, this thing really worked. I was like, what the heck? And then when I did it to my mom and I was showing her, she was impressed. But then also she said at the end of that, she said, well, of course you're psychic. I mean, it runs in my side of the family. So that's really all I know. I don't think my grandma like embraced the fact that she was, but yeah, I mean, my mom says that all the women in her family were, I mean, I'm not a woman, but in her side of the family, she was saying, because she's got only sisters, she doesn't have any brothers. So that's why she said all the women in her family and her mother, and she doesn't really know her father that well. But either way, my point is, my mom can like see people's auras and stuff. She like know what, like she could see the color around them. And so that's interesting. I tried doing that once, and I got the same. I read my sister and my dad, and then I asked my mom, I said, sis is yellow and dad's blue, and she was like, those are the colors I see. And so that validated it for me that I can also do that. And so yeah, just really interesting. It definitely runs in the family.
Awesome. It's time to do the drawing.
Oh, yay. Okay.
For the gift card, you guys. All right. I'm going to pick the winner. Is that 1111? And I'm going to open it up.
Who is it? It says Carlos.
Carlos. Oh, Carlos. You just have to kind of message me since I know you. Just message me, and I will send you a code. That's so funny. Just message me with your email address. Congratulations!
Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you
Carlos.
for sharing, everybody. Let me get your QR code up here, and thank you. There's validation on here, and it's wonderful. We both appreciate it so much. So let me get this here for you, Matty Tarot. There you go.
Thank you, everybody, and Debbie, of course. This is my QR code. Oh, let's put this comment down. Hold on.
Got it.
This is my QR code. You can scan it with your phone camera. You can also play the video back and like screenshot it, or you can print it out, put it on a t-shirt, slap it on a billboard and the back of your car, make stickers, give them to all your friends and everybody you know. But tell them to book a reading with Matty Tarot. I do a lot more than just tarot readings, and we get really, really vulnerable and down into the depths of things. So if you have any confusion, or you want to kind of just get general guidance in life, or if you just want to, have one that you just want to do a check-in and you just want to do it for fun, we can do whatever. But I am more than happy to help, and I greatly appreciate everybody who watches our show.
And I'm sorry if we couldn't get to you. I see some people came in at the end of the show. We're here on Fluid Friday, so we play What's in Your Cup, and we have a poll. We have a lot of fun, and we'll do readings for you then. Just let us know, like, I didn't get a reading the last time, or, I've not got a reading yet from you guys, or something like that.
Yeah, AV Morgan. So we'll be back on Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just go ahead and get here at 6:30 and put your question in and say, I was here on Wednesday, I didn't, and you guys didn't get to me. And we'll definitely try and get to you early on Friday, okay?
Absolutely. So anyway, you guys, they were free readings, but if you want to do a tip, just go up to description. There are live links. Just gotta click on them. And oh, look at this. Look at what Chaley said. Oh, we have gorgeous souls.
Thank you.
I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness. So such nice things everybody's saying.
I know, you guys always make me emotional.
But I'm not.
She's lying.
No, emotional. Well, you don't want to get my 10% Irish up. That's all I have is 10%.
I'm so done. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, you guys,
right.
we're gonna go.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening, and we'll see you on Friday.
Congratulations, Carlos.
Congratulations,
Bye-bye,
Carlos.
everybody. Bye.